I love your hat. Where did you get it?
Actually, I was able to purchase a set of 3. It came in chocolate strawberry and mint chocolate chip.
Where's mint
So I
chocolate
have
chip?
3. It is at my home because I don't have the right clothes that blend with the green
Oh.
color. So I'm wearing strawberry
That's
today to go with
awesome.
my
Look at
ice
that.
cream
Look at
and
this.
shirt.
Look at that ice cream hat. That's just, oh my goodness.
Today, we are in Philadelphia, the birthplace of the U.S. Constitution and American ice cream. We're gonna check out an old school soda fountain operating just like how they used to back in the day, visit the oldest ice cream manufacturer in America, meet some extreme ice cream superfans, and see how the city's innovating in the world of flavors today. Ice cream made its way over from Europe to the Americas with the first colonists, but was only available to the rich and elite. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin were said to be huge fans. By the 19th century, ice cream became more widely available. And the American Soda Fountain Shop, a purveyor of ice cream sodas served by soda jerks, was a popular place to pass those hot summer days. We're about to check out the Franklin Fountain, owned by the notorious Burley brothers. They have recreated the look and feel of a turn-of-the-century soda fountain shop.
Hello. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Isaac Lappert.
Hi, Ryan Burley.
Nice
Welcome.
to meet you. Thank you.
Eric Burley. Welcome to the Franklin Fountain.
Beautiful. I feel like I just went through a time warp. What year are we in right now?
We're in the 20s.
1920s right
Yeah.
now? Cool, man.
The Franklin Fountain aims to serve an experience. We want to create a step back in time experience where people can absorb the flavors of the past while also learning a little bit about Philadelphia homemade ice cream. And Franklin is our patron saint.
Well, you happened into the oldest part of Philadelphia, and if you've ever read Benjamin Franklin's autobiography, he arrives here in Philadelphia, gets off at the Market Street Wharf, and walks up this very block to start his entrepreneurial life.
So he was walking right in front of your shop.
Absolutely.
Soda fountains are a pretty old American ideal place to meet up. What is some of like the history, how it came about, why soda fountains?
So soda fountains really evolved from the pharmacies that had fountains in them. Pharmacists were mixing up sweet syrups and other herbal concoctions behind the bar and serving them to customers who were waiting for their prescriptions to be filled.
This is my friend the druggist, and a very good friend is he. He sells the ice cream that I make.
So that sort of morphed into soda shops.
In Philadelphia?
Yeah.
In Philadelphia. Why don't you step back behind the counter?
Absolutely.
Welcome back as a soda jerk. The good thing about a bow tie that's a little bit off
Okay.
is if a pretty girl comes up to you and tries to fix it, that's okay.
No pretty girl, but I will try to fix it. That looks pretty good.
Yeah. What's something that you would see in like a soda fountain that later on I feel like they discover like, whoa, dude, you cannot feed this to a human being. Like, what have we been doing?
There were old-time drinks that had cocaine in them.
We don't serve that? Oh, yeah.
Around 1907, that was banned by the Food and Drug Administration, so they had to take that out.
So a lot of like soda fountains in 1900s put cocaine in their drinks?
And there were also a lot of other drinks that had, we'll just say, psychotropic herbs.
Okay, that's more my alleyway.
Yeah, you're from California, right?
Yeah, not so much
West
the
Coast.
cocaine, but anyway.
Well, let's make the root beer float, which was, of course, invented here. We got a nice frosty chilled mug.
Nice, classic.
And you'll see our root beer dispenser. So this actually premixes the syrup and the seltzer to the right ratio. And we just hit it with a big Big old scoop of Philadelphia vanilla bean ice cream.
Nice.
There, sir, is a root beer float. And we actually craft this syrup specifically for ice cream.
How do you tweak the recipe so that it's ready for ice cream?
More herbal, tart, and almost kind of a medicinal flavor that comes from the herbs and the barks.
Huge difference between like a store-bought root beer and like a house-made one. It's night and day with like the spice and like the kick. You get like an actual like real nice root kick.
Yes, you better hit that. Oh yeah.
Yes.
After the Burley brothers shared their authentic homemade root beer float with me, they mentioned that they are making ice cream molds next door at Shane Confectionary. Molded ice cream came in many shapes and sizes and was a popular treat in the late 1800s.
What do you got here?
So these are some antique ice cream molds, many of which were made here in Philadelphia. This was George Washington.
Yes.
You would basically pour ice cream in as a slurry, like a milkshake consistency, to get all the fine detail in, and then you would flash freeze it as cold as possible in salt and ice. In those days, that was what refrigeration was. Pry it open, and hopefully the first president will come out well. But these are molds
Got
where
the
you can
magical
actually
mushroom mold.
magical mushroom right up your alley. So we're gonna do a vanilla mushroom dipped in dark chocolate. This is vanilla ice cream. I'm just gonna pop it closed.
Okay.
And then in this case, you want your dry ice on top. These smaller shapes shouldn't take too long. And then what I'll do is I'll just take this, add chocolate to the top of it, dip it right in, and I just
Nice.
like that.
Give it a little few polka dots or something on the top.
There we go. That is basically like a spinach extract, so it's a natural spinach extract. Let's just call this the magic mushroom.
You were generally the first person I've ever seen keeping up the old art of ice cream molding. That's great, man. High quality chocolate, too.
Thank you so much. Let's just call this the magic mushroom.
Despite ingesting the cap of a magic mushroom ice cream mold, I'm not tripping balls right now. These commercial clips are from a company called Little Babies Ice Cream, a shop that's known for their crazy flavors. Little Babies has a modern take on ice cream in Philly.
Isaac,
Pete,
I have heard about you all the way on the West Coast. I have come here to meet you, and I want to hear what everyone's been hyping up.
we obviously have a real penchant for the absurd and the weird.
I eat Little Baby's ice cream. It keeps me young.
That's how I heard about you,
Probably.
is because you're freaking commercial. I had my close friend, they're like, dude, Isaac, you have to make a commercial like this. Check it out. And I started watching it, and I don't know what it did to my stomach and my head, but I'm like, what sick bastard is making this commercial? It was really cool, though.
Those videos are, I think, just part of the visual expression of Little Baby's ice cream. So, yeah, for us, I don't know that it's necessarily encouraging people directly to purchase our ice cream, but I think it gives you the same feeling of being both confused and grateful at the same time.
So why ice cream? How did you end up stumbling into the ice cream business?
I have always viewed ice cream as a vessel for creativity and imagination. Ever since we started, we've always focused on these kind of unusual or surprising flavors. Little Baby's visually is very inspired by the set design for Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Huge fan.
Gary Panter and Wayne White, total art heroes. In fact, just last month, our pizza ice cream was featured on Pee-wee's blog,
Nice.
which basically validated my entire adult life.
That's it, yeah. My first time ever eating pizza ice cream. I'm gonna have to prepare myself. I see some oregano.
Oregano, basil, tomato paste, and garlic.
Wow.
So we kind of deconstructed a pizza.
It's really good. The tomato paste is very subtle. It's simply delicious.
We're totally goofing around, but we're very serious about that.
What is inside the everything bagel?
So for this one, we take actual everything bagels and we toast them a bit. We steep them in the dairy overnight.
Yeah, I got a little garlic clove on my tongue right
Yeah,
now.
it's gonna be stuck in your teeth for days.
I guess I've never really tried an Earl Grey sriracha.
This is one of our oddball classic flavors that I personally came up with in the middle of the night.
Wow, that is crazy. That's really good. I love it, dude.
Ice cream can be anything.
Pete is letting me peek behind the curtain and meet the wizard who crafts these fantastic flavors.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm Isaac.
Little baby chef Karen Johnson is gonna show me around her kitchen.
Cool. So what are we doing?
So we're gonna make some vegan banana chip ice cream today.
All right.
We make our own vegan base in-house. So you wanna get into it?
Yeah.
Cool, let's make magic.
Do you need a hand here?
I can do it.
Okay.
I'm pretty, I'm a
Sometimes
big
two hands
girl.
is not necessarily better.
Yeah, I don't wanna, I don't wanna get any on your shoes or your sweet
That's
outfit.
okay.
I have like the longest pour ahead, so we got some time. You could probably like paint your nails or something.
I love it.
So it'll probably take about 13 minutes.
Cool. You're basically the ice cream maker of
Yeah.
Little Babies. What's one of the flavors that you've added on the menu here that you weren't sure about it, but for some reason the public just ate it up?
Ranch.
Ranch?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Ranch is one of the ones that I was like, let's get weird. Let's do something that people wouldn't expect.
Uh-huh.
I'm always like, let's throw that on some wings.
Sounds tasty.
I got a timer gun
All
off.
right.
So we're gonna do some chocolate chips.
Good old handmade ice cream.
Yeah, hand dipped. Some of those in there.
Oh, so we're putting dried banana chips
We
inside.
sure are. It wouldn't be banana chip without the bananas. Do you want to taste it now that it's out of the machine and partially frozen?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay.
It's got like a nice like salty banana chip to it.
Yeah.
That actually brings out the sugary base that you have there. It's very delicious.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks so much.
Can I see your hand?
Yeah,
That
of
is-
course.
that is-
I just got that.
That is awesome.
Like 3 months ago, I said I'm married to ice cream now.
That I see it. That's
Yeah.
it's even on the ring finger.
Pete's giving me a true Philly welcome by throwing me an ice cream party. We're using Little Baby's original tricycle to get to the fiesta.
All right, where are we going, man?
We are going to Martha, which is our friend's bar in the neighborhood.
All right.
We're gonna serve it up in the backyard.
Perfect. Man, I could get used to this. I might have to get one of these for myself.
Well, I'll hope that you'll get a fun decorated helmet as well. Here we are.
Nice.
Pull over here. Whoa. How fast can you scoot?
You should put some ice cream on top.
Okay. I'm gonna make
Put it in your mouth.
I'm gonna
Put
put
it
it in
in your
this
mouth.
sandwich.
Put it in
There
your
we
mouth.
go. So this is which one?
Smoked cinnamon. It's non-dairy smoked cinnamon.
There we go.
Yeah.
If you want, I can be your assistant.
Yeah, assist me.
Or-
Yeah.
From classic traditions to newfangled creations, there's still something special about ice cream that brings people together.
Ice cream is a feeling.
Just ask the Bassetts, the first family of American ice cream. Louis Dubois Bassett started making ice cream in 1861, using a mule-turned churn in his backyard. Then in 1892, Bassett's opened up their Reading Terminal Market location, which is still serving up scoops to this day.
This is the center of food culture in Philadelphia. Many of the merchants have been here a long time, although none have been here since the market opened except for Bassett's Ice Cream.
So here we are at the store.
This has been here since 1892.
Yeah.
So you guys have seen just like some of like the flavors, what has come, what's gone.
So my great-great-grandfather started this business and developed the original recipes.
Okay.
But it was my grandfather, the third generation, that really refined the recipes that we use today. He would tweak and tweak that recipe. bump the butter fat up, mess a little bit with the overrun.
It's really a gift to have like that palate, that sense of smell.
It sounds like your family was in the ice cream business as well?
We're not so different. You know, I'm third generation, and then what generation are you guys for this?
Well, so we're 6.
Yeah. So you guys are fully engulfed in the family business too. That's great.
You want to try some of our ice cream?
Yeah. I'm gonna skip lunch and let's just go straight to the ice cream today.
Well, let's go on behind the counter.
Cool.
So this is probably a pretty familiar experience for you back here.
I'm like at home already. This is my domain.
You could skip your own, couldn't you?
This is the true Philadelphia style vanilla here. No egg yolk, real vanilla bean specks.
Right away. Oh, it's delicious. It's got a really, really creamy texture. It shows that you guys have been doing it since 1861.
Should we go into the Guatemalan ripple?
I'm gonna get a scoop, please.
So that's a Guatemalan coffee ice cream. There's a mocha fudge swirl in there.
I like how generous you guys are with the scoops.
Always.
Your family's been making ice cream since Abraham Lincoln was taking office.
That's right.
Yeah.
These are literally the original marble counters that were installed when the store opened.
This is the original marble?
Yep.
So you see here some marks where they put the dishes, they'd scoop out some ice cream and slide it down the counter.
You guys ever just like sometimes practice the slide here and there?
We do actually,
Do
yeah.
you?
One of the games we play is ice cream shuffleboard. So we set a target up.
On here? You guys play shuffleboard?
Yeah, we might be able to even try it today if you want.
Play ice cream shuffleboard?
Good. So the way ice cream shuffleboard works is you take that dish that's in your hand, send it down the counter like they did back in the 30s.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, show us how it's done.
The old
He's
pro
got
at it.
Oh, I like the spin.
Try your hand at ice cream shuffleboard.
Maybe it's my calling.
Need some juice.
Thanks to an invite from the Burley brothers, we're going to check out the Ice Creamers Convention.
Dude, yes. This is exactly what I was hoping it would be. Good to see you guys.
Hey, Isaac, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you again.
Welcome to the Ice Creamers.
The convention is full of collectors of ice cream antiques, ice cream historians, and of course, ice cream lovers.
I saw your shirt.
Right.
And I had shirt envy. I see the back.
Sure. Well, I wear it like at the Ice Creamer convention.
That is spectacular.
So they're all different collectors here, but the thing that's nice about collecting ice cream items is that it's not serious. I mean, people spend some money for scoops and stuff, but it's fun. We all have fun. All the people, if you talk to every person here, they're all happy. And they're
Probably
all
because
nice.
they eat a lot of ice cream.
That's right.
Find of a century for you right here.
It took me 12 years to find one.
To find this sign, 12 years?
Yes.
We have the foremost collector of ice cream scoops, probably in the country.
How long ago was this when you bought the first scoop?
It's been 17 years.
I collect 3 World War II ice cream cartons.
They use Chinese takeout boxes.
Yes.
Hello.
Good day.
I love the hat.
I look so different than I normally do because I normally dress in the 18th century.
Do you?
I do.
Oh.
Because I do presentations of 18th century ice cream making.
Oh, cool. So that's what we're doing here.
So this is a sabatier. This is the oldest method of ice cream
Oldest
making.
method of making ice cream. How did you start your hobby and interest in this?
I have always been interested in food, and I started a food history business. And as part of my food history business, I reproduce ice cream as well.
What's your favorite ice cream to make?
Green Gage plum ice cream.
Green Gage plum?
A green gage plum, which is an historic fruit, is a fantastic flavor.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's wonderful. Some of these flavors just do not exist.
Ready for some oysters?
I'm not an oyster fan, but I'm gonna try oyster ice cream today.
All right, well, we're gonna take a little sherry and actually dribble it over. So grab one of those ones.
When in Philadelphia, eat oyster ice cream. It literally tastes like I got dunked underneath a wave at the beach and I just got a gulp of seawater. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I went on a date the other night and she wanted to order oysters and I was like, I can't do it.
You know, when a lady offers you oysters, you know, there's a whole connotation to that.
It's an aphrodisiac?
There might be a meaning there, so just something to think about.
Wow, Philly sure does like ice cream. Before I leave this city, I have to share a cone with the most famous man that ever walked the streets of Philadelphia. Mr. Franklin, may I join you? Here's some vanilla.
Well, since you have ice cream, certainly. Ah.
You know, I gotta tell you, if my history teachers that failed me through middle school and elementary school found out that I was eating ice cream with you,
They might change your grades.
they might now. I get to actually pass 8th grade.
Oh, I only passed the 2nd grade, sir.
You too, right?
Yes.
We're not so different, Mr. Franklin.
Well, we're not so different, Isaac. Couple of ice cream connoisseurs might say.
Oh, cheers
Very
to
well.
that.
Cheers to that. That's the carousel. Here you are, young man. Here. Well, Isaac, I suppose I should ride this eagle.
That's appropriate.
I hope I can get up on this eagle. Now the question, Isaac, is will I be able to get off this eagle? This is like Congress. We're going round and round and getting nowhere, Isaac. Gonna really need some ice cream after this ride, you know. Yes.